Well, hello everyone, I'm back. Quick video today. Had a lot of requests on Parler. People were asking me, hey, can you make a quick video? Just kind of lay it out the way you see this financial situation play out until the election. So I'm going to go right into it, and before I do it, I want to make sure you guys understand this is my own opinion based on a lot of research. I'm not telling you to go all in on anything. You do your own research. I'm telling you what I'm doing, not what to do, okay? So this video is for all of those who are really interested in how to play this market right now. As I believe, you cannot just sit on your hands. If you have any savings, if it's all in the cryptos, if it's all in the, fiat paper currency called the dollar, I believe you could get wiped out here. You got to be well diversified, and you got to really understand what is going on geopolitically and everything else that comes with it, and why certain sectors could hyperinflate and which ones are just going to deflate. So I'm just going to go over that real quick for a couple of minutes, so bear with me. Here, number one, S&P 500, I believe it's more probable that it is going to melt up. Based on what Fed Reserve is doing with Treasury Department, I see S&P 500 going up to 4,500, which is some 1,200 points higher than it is right now. But again, before you start celebrating because you are in Apple, Microsoft, etc., understand that the Treasury Department, the Fed Reserve, and the White House decided to sacrifice the dollar, meaning your purchasing power, in order to prop up the market. So if you see the melt up, you better exit before the plug is pulled, and you better do something with those profits, okay? So this is when it comes to S&P 500. I believe the big sell-off is going to happen right after the election, maybe 2 months in. So we're looking at in that range like January, February, maybe March. And that's when you're going to see probably over 80% correction. And I don't even know if you want to call that correction. That is going to be nuclear. The stock market is just going to drop so fast that if you are not out, you're going to see the screen, the computer screen, those digits that you thought you were doing really well. Not only that your purchasing power was already taken away from you big time, you will see now deflation. So it's a double whammy if you're not paying attention. Next, energy sector. I talked about it a lot. I believe right now energy sector is about to take off. We are going into fall, already in the fall, going into winter, I meant to say. I believe energy stocks are going to start going up. They will sell off when S&P 500 starts selling off right after the election. I believe crude oil is going to drop to way under $10 again. We were in the negative $38 per barrel. I don't think that's going to happen again, but I believe under 10 bucks for crude. But before that happens, I'm looking at major melt up. So I am stacking up my positions in energy stocks. I continue buying in this Northern Oil and Gas because it's now approaching 52-week low. It's 52 cents, and 52-week low was 50 cents. So all of this is very risky. I'm going to repeat again so all of you guys understand. I'm playing with casinos' money because I put money in, I take profits out, and I use the money I made in order to try to double up, triple up in a way. So, and I believe that I know what I'm doing based on results. So this is my play in energy right now. I am not going to speculate in tech stocks because even though I believe they're going to melt up, they're just too expensive already. I just don't see what I can do with this right now at prices of, Microsoft, Netflix, etc. So I think you guys understand that part. When it comes to the dollar, the Dixie, I am long-term bearish, and this explains what I just said earlier. In order to prop up the stock market, the Fed Reserve is going to destroy the dollar. So they sacrifice the dollar. So I see the Dixie for the long term. I am bearish on that one. When it comes to gold, I see $400 jump from now up until the election. So something around 2,300, 2,400 for gold. Silver about 10 bucks more than it is right now. So between 35 and 38 bucks an ounce for the spot price. And then a 20 to 30% sell-off when everything starts selling off after the election. So for right now, any dip I see in gold and silver, I am buying when it comes to physical and definitely miners. I got big position in miners. I will lay it all out to you. I'm going to give you a couple of picks down below. And hint for today when it comes to mining, First Majestic, the index is AG. Eric Sprott made some really crazy moves when it comes to AG, and I will post the link down below so you guys can look it up. If you're not aware who Eric Sprott is, if you are speculating in precious metals, you might want to know who he is. So he got into First Majestic today, and I did the same. If I'm wrong, if I see First Majestic drop from $11.65 to, let's say, 10 bucks, I hope 9, 8 soon, I will cost average, meaning add more to my position. But this is not the only stock I picked. I got Equinox, EQX, and several other ones, and I will post them all down below so you guys can take a look at it, as well as a couple of energy stocks that I like to speculate in, like Northern Oil and Gas, as I already mentioned. So those are my places where I'm parking money, where I'm going to be injecting, re-injecting, taking it out, moving cash around, understanding what is going on. So to sum it up, energy, I believe soon is going to start to go up. I believe S&P 500 is going to melt up to about 4,500. A big sell-off is going to happen right after the election. It doesn't matter who wins. This is very important to repeat. It does not matter who wins. If the melt-up does happen, which I believe is more probable, it does not matter who wins. Okay? So I see 80+% plunge after the election. Okay? The dollar over... For the long period, I'm bearish. I see some possibilities here of nice little jumps here and there, but I will not touch DXY, the Dixie, at all. I'm just going to stay away from it. I will not trade it. I think it's too risky to play with that one as well. But I will speculate in the miners. I will be adding to the position in the physicals. And I love energy sector, especially if it dips more. Love you all, take care, and don't forget to share these videos with your family and friends if you think this is something that helps you out. Before I go, every profit, 20-30% of my profits, if I made $1,000, I buy $200 or $300 worth of precious metals in your possession. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. Take care.